How's it going? So this one is gonna be about default filter functions and how to work with them. It's giga easy, like super easy to work with them. So default filter function is includes string, right? So the question is, how do you apply them? And it's very easy. You actually go to the filter function. You see filter. You just write filter function, and then you put the name inside the string, and that's it. It gets automatically applied. It's that easy, right? So look, include string is default. So if we just type, let's say we want a rip, right? Boom, we got rip. If we want Diane, we got Diane. Maybe I should do... Okay, I'm gonna build it from the scratch because I'd never showed you how to build this thing, following up on part 8. So I'll do it with you right now so you don't get lost. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so let's just discard all of our changes. So this will be now the way it was when I left it, right? In part 8. Okay, let me just zoom in, otherwise you guys gonna complain. Right? Because I mean it's hard to see on the screen, you know? Maybe a bit more? No? No, that's a bit too much, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think you should be able... I mean, if you can't see, just download the video and watch it in I think it's called VLC player. And then you can zoom in basically in there. But I mean, that should be fine, right? Okay, so where did we leave? That's our column definitions. So functions and okay, so first name, right? So the first thing we want to do, we want to get rid of this stuff here. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna remove this stuff. Like so. Should I make a new repo for this? Actually, I'll just make a new column definition. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to just comment this out, so you can then, because I have to push into the repo, right? Anyway. Okay, so we probably don't need count. Do we really need count? Ah, we can leave it. Okay, so let's do const. Let's do filter value. Set filter value. React use state. And we're gonna put it like so. Next thing, we're gonna uncomment all of this mumbo jumbo. We do not. We can remove this. We don't need this. We don't need this. And every time string changes, we want to because we want the set filter to be this wherever we put in here. So filter value is gonna be this value here. We do not need this. Shit. You see, I'm deleting the previous code. Okay, we're gonna have to make a new component basically. That's what we're gonna have to do. So let's save. Sorry about that. Discard all changes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we're just gonna have to create a new component basically. So we YouTube default filter functions. Is it JS? Okay, it's JS. Okay, so we'll copy and paste this in here. Why? My apologies. I've been doing this for a while. So okay, so we want to import like this from components like so. Whoopsie. Okay, so we want to put this as a component. Where's our YouTube? YouTube is in here. Like so. So this should give us the default one, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So now we need to open this component, right? We're gonna put it in here. We do not need this thing anymore. Okay, so column definition, we're probably gonna do a second one, right? We're gonna call it default fn, okay? So we're gonna do default fn, gonna go here. Where is our... Oh, did I export as default? Did I? Oh shit. Whoopsie. Okay. So we need to do default export like so. We do not need this thing here anymore. Like I'm expecting you to know all of this already. That's why I'm kind of going through it. It's just basically we're just replacing the component, and we are. You can find it in repo anyway, right? Okay. So now we do not need this stuff here anymore. So now we can safely remove stuff. So we do not need console. We do not need count. We can remove anything associated with count, right? Okay. Uncomment this stuff. Alright. So now do you remember we were filtering when we put anything in here, it filters, right? So this should now filter by ha. So we can see anything that has ha in it gets filtered, right? Now let's put, I don't know, S. Let's put SAS into it, right? So you can see that this is working right now. Look like this. So you see anything we put into here becomes the filter value, and it's going to filter the table based on this value. So naturally, what do we need to do? We need to create a state that's going to be a string that will manipulate this value here. So we're going to do const filter value set filter value react new state, and then empty string, right? So naturally we want to put this thing here, right? Okay, so now we want this use effect to be triggered when filter changes, so we put it as a dependency. Alright, so we can probably remove count in here. I don't know what the hell is this. Because we're only interested in first name, right? Okay, so this is done. La la la. Do we need A? We don't need A as well. This is all from previous tutorials, so I'm just gonna remove all this junk, you know. So all this just console log values and stuff like that. Okay. Okie doke. Do I format it? I don't know. Okay, so next thing we do, we need to somehow be able to input this value, right? We can do it manually in here, right? Or we can do it through an input field, right? So let's create an input field. So there's above the table. I like to put horizontal lines so I can see it normally. So let's do standard input, standard React stuff, right? So we have value equal. Do we need to type text? I think, right? Value is equal to filter value on change equals to e set filter value e target value, right? And then we want variable placeholder. Let's put it as a first name filter like so. Done. So now we should have a input field in here. Okay, cool. So now you see, when we input, we get. Now, so the next question is, how do we use these filters here? Oh, whoops, it's the same thing. I'll link this in the description below. So these are default functions that are already built in to the TanStack, right? So this is the default one. So how do we know that this is the default one? Look, right now there is no filter at all. So their first name, there's no filter, right? So if I put this filter fn string and then the name of the filter from here, right? Literally copy and paste it. Like you can just copy and paste this, the whole thing, right? Just copy and pasting, let's see. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's basically a string, right? No, it's not copy and pasting. So you need to string like this, done. Now this is the default filter function. Now you will see that nothing has changed because this is the default function. So you see, it's not case sensitive. So I will prove to you that it's working because we're just gonna use this. Now it's gonna be case sensitive. So you see, it's gonna change a little bit. Okay, whoopsie, what am I doing? Yeah. So look, you see, now we're typing rip, not found. We type rip, now it's found. Now it's case sensitive. Do you understand? So this is proof that filters are applying. Now let's do equal string. Now this is a very strict filter, so it will only match something that is 100% matches. Anything else is going to be ignored. Okay. So let's do Diane. Okay. Huh, not case sensitive. Interesting, interesting. Is there a case sensitive version of this? Equals case sensitive. Yeah, there is, you see, so now we can do the case. But I mean, at this point, like, I mean, tutorial is ended. I mean, I'm just screwing around, honestly. Because, like, that's the whole thing. You just need to know how to do that, and then that's it. Like, you just need to understand that it's just a string that you input into the column definitions, and then that's it. And then it works. So Diane is not going to be found, right? Oh, did I forget to save? I think I forgot to save, right? Let's see. Oh. Did I mess up something? Let's see. Okay. So now Diane should find. Huh, interesting. This filter is not working. Oh, shite. I'm putting it in the wrong place. I just realized because we have... You see this is gonna happen, I think, right? No, it's not. Is it? First name here. Well, equals string. Let's try this one. Huh, so one filter is bugged. Appears to be bugged. This one here. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the other monitor and I'm gonna just mess around with it a little bit. I wonder why it's not working. So non-sensitive works. It could be just that it's not working. That's about it, gentlemen. Could be the case. Yeah, this filter is just bugged basically. It's not working. Array includes, so this is not gonna probably work. Array includes. Well, let's try array includes. Okay, so this is probably we're gonna have to input manually. To be honest with you, I think we're gonna have to input manually in here. So let's try Diane, and I think... Who was another guy? Let's do Rip. Diane and Rip. Okay. Huh, do not find anything. Okay. So why is that? Is the case sensitive? Let me try. Huh. Item inclusion within array. So this is number range. Okay, so array includes. Huh. Let me just think, how does that thing work? 1 second. Okay, so when I was thinking about array includes, this is a weird version of sum. Right, so how to explain it? So right now I put, you see, I put Diane and Rip. So what compare function does, it looks at first name and it says, it starts, like, think about a mapping function. So we have like this, Diane dot sum, and then element, right? Element equals to first name. Well, whatever this thing is, first name, right? So when it looks at the value of first name, it looks and says, okay, is it Diane? No. Is it Rip? Yes. So it returns true. So this will return true, right? Whereas, so this is according to the sum filter, because we're applying sum. Whereas this thing without sum filter is probably gonna look something like map filter, like this. It could be bugged actually, because because this should, so if we change the filter, in theory it should only return, so we'll put this thing here, array includes. So this array, first name, should be included in the array, right? So that means Diane, you see, like, it's working with Diane, but it's not working with Rip. Because in theory, Rip should be included. But you see, the problem is it's just returning nothing. We can ignore this because this is not functionable text anymore. Unless I'm getting something. Well, hold on a sec. Let me just think. To be honest with you, I think this filter is bugged a bit. Because look, if you do filter value, so this is this array, includes Diane, which is the first name, according to console log, it returns true. But I mean, we've seen filters not working, so it could be that this filter is just not working, basically. Array includes all. Let's try this one here. But to be honest with you, I'm just looking at this, I'm thinking it's probably better just to... Probably just to build your own filters, you know? Probably gonna be better. Yeah, this one is not finding anything either. You see, it's not finding anything either. If I just do Diane, let's see. What's going to happen? It should, in theory, find Diane. Yeah, it found Diane. So I know that the input is probably correct. Because it could be the case where I'm just not inputting it correctly, but it's not. So it's finding. Okay, so finding Diane. Maybe it's some kind of a regex. Some kind of regex. Anyway, like, it's not worth, honestly, it's not worth to bang your head against the wall to understand how this stuff works. How this stuff is working. Yeah, because you see, like, you have, kind of like, you technically have everything you need. You have includes, right? Sensitive equals, which is strict. One of them is not working, right? Array includes some. Array includes all. Oh, I see. So all has to be... That means every single value must be present in first name. Okay. And this one is probably bugged. Something like, okay. Equals, okay, object is, alright. So you can pass objects. Weak equals. Yeah, so this could be a number or a string. And then in number range. But I mean, to be honest with you, you can build filters yourself probably much quicker than this stuff. Because why I would not use default filters is because you might run into some kind of a bug that is inside of this thing, and you probably won't even be able to see it. Well, let me see. Can we see what's inside of this thing actually? Let me have a look. I'm just trying to find the... I mean, guys, like, the tutorial is over. I'm just trying to mess around a bit. 1 sec. Okay, for the function TanStack actual code. Let's see. Include. Okay, there you go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so how does array include? Okay, so row get value, so we get value, includes, and then filter value. So filter value is anything that is seems to be okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so you can just kind of see what's in here. I'm gonna link this in the description below as well, so you can actually see the functions themselves. Cool. Alright, take care, bye bye. Actually, I'm gonna copy and paste them just to kind of be sure that we have them. Okay, take care, bye bye.